I'm gonna try to keep this review as short as humanly possible. I have a straight up headache right now, and I am like, my head is just killing me right now. So I'm gonna try to keep it short, somewhat short. So apparently, Margot's mother ordered the hit on her husband. If this is true, then her mother is stupid for even keeping letters that would implicate herself in a conspiracy to commit murder. That's just about dumb. Like, why would you, if you got letters, and if anybody were to get a hold of those letters, which Jason and Sam have, and read those letters, which they did, and you know that those letters contain information that basically is an admission of a conspiracy to commit murder, why would you keep said letters? I don't understand that. Like you keep letters that can link you to a murder. Why would you keep those? You know what I'm saying? Like that's about the dumbest thing you can do. Like I understand they were in a locked drawer and stuff like that, and Sam picked the lock and got them. But I would never keep any information that links me to a crime. I would never hold on to them. Like, I don't give a damn if they're 20-year-old letters, 30-year-old letters. I don't give a shit. I'm not keeping them. There's no, um, there's no time limit on murder. You know what I'm saying? Like, murder, if you have a conspiracy to commit murder or you're linked to a murder, any new, even if it was back in 1984, 1985, 30 years later, if there's new evidence that links you to a murder, you can still go to prison for it. You know what I'm saying? The mother is just about dumb. Um, so now Sonny's happy because now he got leverage against the DA. That could possibly back her off of him. But in my opinion, this is still stupid because even though her mother may or may not have ordered the hit on her husband, Sonny still killed her father. Sonny still killed Margot's dad. So it doesn't minimize what Sonny did. You still pulled the trigger that murdered her father. It doesn't matter if her mother ordered that hit and you didn't know. The fact is, you still had a gun in your hand and you still pulled the trigger. So you're just as guilty. Even more so. Because she didn't kill her husband, but they can still get her on conspiracy to commit murder, but you're still going down for murder. You're still on the hook for murder if they find that gun. All they need is the gun. At this point, that's all she needs. Margot. I'm officially sick and tired of Margot at this point. I really am. I'm sick of Margot because this woman will not stop coming after Sonny. Like, it's not the fact that she's coming after Sonny, it's the fact that she's using people close to him. Like, you already used his father, you try to use Drew, you try to use Jason, you try to use Carly, then you try to go to Christina. Now you're working on Michael now. I'm like, are you serious? And Sonny predicted that too when they were sitting at the bar. He told Michael it won't be long before she come knocking on your door. And of course she's at the Floating Rib and she waltzes up to the bar. Now she's trying to manipulate Michael by so now she's basically trying to manipulate Michael by bringing up AJ. So she talking about, because Michael told her, I don't know anything about Sonny killing your father. She said, sure you do. First of all, Margot, how you gonna sit there and tell him sure you do? Michael wasn't even in Sonny's orbit at the time your father was killed. Michael wasn't even thought of. He wasn't even born. So how could Michael know anything about that? It's stupid. How the hell would Michael know anything about it? Like, this woman is infuriating. Like, Michael told her the same thing. If you want to go after Sonny, he basically keeps telling her the same thing other characters are telling her, the same thing I've been saying. If you want to go after Sonny, go after Sonny. He's a big boy. He can take care of himself. Stop involving everybody around him. Because now all these same people are going to be more willing to help Sonny because you're involving them. You know what I'm saying? Sonny could deal with this on his own. But you're involving people around him, which makes them more inclined to get involved because now you're involving them. So if they do get involved, they're going to be, helping Sonny to cover his tracks and get you out the way. Michael basically threatened her and told her that if she doesn't back off, well, if she crosses the line, he's going to, call for an investigation on her. My whole thing is she's already crossed the line. Going after Mike was crossing the line. Putting Carly and Ferncliff was crossing the line. All these things were crossing the line. So if I was Michael, I probably would start some type of investigation. Like I said, I don't care if she goes after Sonny. As a district attorney, that's her job. But I don't like her tactics. I don't like the way she's going about it. That's what's irritating me. Like the way she's going about it. It's like if you want to go after Sonny, go after Sonny. Stop involving his children. Stop involving his wife. Stop involving, his dad. Stop involving all these people who knew. A lot of these people had no clue about what Sonny did back in Croton 30 years ago. Jason didn't have a clue. Carly didn't know about it. Why, ask them about something that they didn't know nothing about? Like, it's ridiculous. You're asking them questions about a crime they had no clue about because, number one, none of these people even knew Sonny back then. Jason didn't know Sonny in the 80s. Carly didn't know him in the 80s, so why come after them? Hoping that they're going to help you on something that they have no clue about. You know what I mean? It's just dumb. Like, this DA is just getting on my nerves at this point. Curtis and Jordan, I wish they would let this go. This whole Aunt Stella coming to the wedding thing. I understand, Stella basically raised Curtis and his brother. I get it. She's a big part of his life. I understand it. But she's told him under no uncertain terms several times. She does not approve of their relationship. She does not approve of this marriage. She does not want to come to the wedding. She's told him this 100 times. Stop asking. You know what I'm saying? Just let her. I'm glad he told her, though. He was like, if you want to come, there's going to be a chair waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? At least he told her that. But I feel like this should be the last time you ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, he should have stopped asking a long time ago. I know I would have. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want a negative person at your wedding? That's supposed to be a joyous occasion. The only people I would want at my wedding are people that are happy for us and people who genuinely want to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of people I would want at my wedding. Like, if they're not genuinely happy for us, they don't wish us well, I don't want you there. You know what I'm saying? She's basically telling him, I don't wish the two of you well as a couple. She's basically saying, I don't want y'all together. I don't approve. Why would you want her there? It's like, let it go. You've done all you can do to change her mind. And she's not, even TJ went to her. And she wouldn't even do it for TJ. And she loves TJ. She loves Curtis. And she's not willing to do it for either one of them. So at that point, let it go. That's what I would do. So apparently Jordan found out that the love of her life that she, broke up with years ago to raise Curtis and his brother, he's basically married now. So I guess that's the end of that. Trying to get her back with him. Stella do need a life. I'm just saying, like, she definitely does. Her mouthing off to Ryan and stuff like that. I'm like, Stella, you are a brave woman. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Like, the way she was coming at Ryan, I'm like, if you wasn't in such a public place, he might snap your neck. I'm just saying, like, you might want to take a couple steps back. So Carly and them were at Ferncliff or whatever. They were looking in the room that Kevin was in, but they didn't see him because he was actually laid down up against the door, unconscious. And that's when he heard Laura's voice. Kevin actually heard Laura's voice and stuff like that. Mary Pat is such a ugh. Somebody need to whoop Mary Pat ass. I'm just saying, like, she needs an ass whooping. Her and Ryan probably are in cahoots, of course. I wouldn't put it past Mary Pat. The bitch is crazy. Hopefully this whole Ryan situation, from the promo that I seen, somebody definitely about to die. there's about to be a couple casualties. Definitely from the new promo that I seen this week, and it being Halloween week. Somebody's about to die. I don't know who. There's been rumors, but we don't know for certain. Not until we. I don't believe nothing until I actually see it. To be quite honest, that's just how it is. Um, who knows? Some people are speculating that the rumors. Well, the rumors are saying Kiki. The rumors are saying some other people. Who knows? I'm ready for Ryan to start killing. I'm just saying because it's time to get slicing and dicing, make it more interesting. So my girl Britt is back. Finn and Anna, went to go see her or whatever. Anna basically is throwing her a lifeline. Telling her, if you give the WSB your full cooperation as regards to her mother, then they'll cut her a deal. She can get out of prison, meet Peter, stuff like that. Her half brother. Um, it's always good to see Britt. When Britt first came on the show, I could not stand Britt for the way that she was treating Sabrina. I could not stand her. But over time, I grew to like her. I grew to love her character. I would love if Britt came back full time. Even though I know it's not going to happen anytime soon, I would love for her to come back full time. I think she's such a great type of character. She is that type of character. She can cause trouble, but you still root for her. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when she's stirring up trouble, I still kind of rooted for her because it comes from a place where I believe she genuinely wants to be loved. So she pulls little manipulations to get what she wants. She did that with Nicholas and it backfired. But, it all comes from a loving place. It doesn't make it any less crazy, but I digress. Um, it's always great to see Britt, though. I love Britt. Um, so anyway, moving on from that, Finn and Anna, I don't know where that relationship is going to be. Completely honest, I don't know. Hopefully it moves in a better direction. I don't know if they're going towards marriage. Honestly, I don't really see Anna married again. I don't. I never really saw Anna as the marrying type. You know what I'm saying? She's been married a few times and none of those marriages worked. But I rather her and Finn just be together. Be like lifelong companions or something. Life partners. I just don't see marriage with her. You know what I'm saying? She just don't strike me as that type because you never know when Anna's gonna pack up and move out of town or something. You just never really know. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just the type of person she is. So anyway, that was pretty much the episode. I hope all you have a great day. See you all later. Have a great day. Peace.